Welcome back to Sports Extra. Well, the Lincoln Way East baseball team is having a very good season, led by a lefty with a lightning arm. Matt Zahn has more on just how freaky fast this fireballer can throw a baseball, and the famous TV action star he shares a name and even more with.
When Jack Bauer takes the mound for Lincoln Way East, it's truly something to behold.
One of our coaches said the ball kind of sizzles out of his hand, and you know, it's amazing to watch, right? Like that type of talent.
The senior leader of a talented Griffins pitching staff had a viral moment earlier this season at a tournament in Georgia, and for good reason. Bauer hit 102 miles per hour on the radar gun.
You know, it doesn't feel that fast when you're on the mound. You don't get to see it like from the side like some of these other guys do, or from the plate view. I'd love to hit against myself.
Yeah, you're a pretty good hitter too. How would you hit against yourself?
Oh, horrible. No chance. No, not a chance. I'd say that right now.
Bauer was already garnering attention before breaking triple digits. He committed to Virginia as only a sophomore, but he's taken his game to another level this season, adding better control to go with his increased velocity.
You know, 3-2 counts, 1-1 counts that we got to win. He's done a good job throwing strikes and, you know, forcing them to hit his, you know, really good stuff.
I've increased my workload in the weight room a ton, especially within my legs and within my core. Putting on the extra weight really got my body under myself, and my legs especially. The motion is a lot easier to repeat now.
Even though he's a little young for the show, Jack leans into the fact that he shares his name with a pretty iconic television character. In fact, he wears the number 24 because of the other Jack Bauer.
I used to wear number 8 just because of my birthday. I was like, you know what? I'll play into it a little bit because everyone always asks me, you know, like 24, like after the show, and I was like, I mean, yeah. And my parents got some jokes in them for that, so yeah.
So were you old enough when 24 was on to even know about it?
No, I still haven't watched it.
This Jack Bauer may not be saving the world, but he is helping lead Lincoln Way East to a great season as the Griffins chase a conference title and maybe even more in the playoffs.
You know, he's just been great as a leader. That's what I've been telling a lot of Major League scouts. Obviously, the stuff on the field is great, and it speaks for itself. But for me, I think the biggest thing is what he's doing for this program and for the younger guys and really setting the right tone and for the future of this program.
Jack is excited for his future and sounds ready to meet his lofty goals of pitching at the highest level.
I just want to pitch on the biggest stage. I want all the pressure on me. I feel like I can compete on that level, and so that's really what I'm working towards.
With a fastball that's already MLB ready, that sure seems like a reachable goal. In Frankfurt, Matt Zahn, CBS News, Chicago.
And young Jack Bauer is certainly on a mission. He's been climbing up the MLB draft boards, with MLB.com listing him as the number 32 overall prospect in their latest rankings released back in late April.